Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to take you along with me for my hair transformation. I'm going to get a haircut and hair color. So the salon I'm going at is not a regular salon. I was contemplating going there because not gonna lie, it is expensive. So the owner follows a sustainable way of hairdressing, so your hairstyle, hair color, whatever you are doing will be sustainable. You won't need to use heat, you won't need to maintain it a lot, so it is low maintenance, sustainable, and the charges depend on the time it takes for the service to perform. So it depends on your hair health also. I went there a few days back, so that's when she checked my hair, she checked the health. She also took a few strands off my hair and she performed some tests on it which I have never seen before. I mean, no one has ever done a patch test on me. And she had also given me a form to fill, so that form had a lot of questions about my hair health, my hair color history, what kind of color I'm looking for, what kind of tone I'm looking for, how often am I able to maintain my color. So there were 3 pages of questions, and which I really loved because it felt like I'm going to a doctor. So just like a doctor checks your entire history, wants to know everything about you, it was just like that. And she's so friendly, she has a really cute cat. I'll play that clip of where I went there a few days back, and then I'll continue with this vlog.
I don't know what I was talking
I'm sorry.
Your current condition of hair is, it is not virgin. You've got layers of color on it, which means that we will have to pre-lighten it to get anything, because if I apply any color on it, it will only darken it.
Got it.
So while this really helps because this is lighter, this color is lighter than your original color. So if you apply red on it, it will show. But the thing is that when it starts fading, it'll look really
okay. But if
not
you
so
apply
nice.
red on the already lightened parts, what about the rest of the highlights which
so,
are already done?
So it'll only, this part will become red.
Okay.
This part will only become dark.
Okay.
It won't show any kind of, it won't even reflect redness, because color on color, the law is it will become darker. We will have to bundle it up with a treatment. I love Olaplex or K18, but in this case, I would really recommend K18 because K18 is especially for curly hair.
Okay.
It has done such remarkable work for curly hair. So, especially for your hair, which is, overly processed, it'll be great because to do like a pre and post. So I call it the sandwich treatment.
Okay.
So you do a pre-treatment, you color or bleach. In your case, we will do both.
Okay. So you mix it in the color?
Not K18.
Okay.
Plex I mix in the color.
Okay.
So there's a part 1 which gets mixed in the color.
Okay.
And then there's a part 2 which gets applied after rinsing off the color.
Okay.
And then you do the shampoo.
Okay. So does K18 have the in-salon and at-home separate treatment just like Olaplex?
Yes, it has both. There is an in-salon treatment, which is a combination of in-salon and at-home treatment, and then there's a hair mask which you can buy off Amazon.
Okay.
And I would highly recommend. It's a slightly expensive product, but it's so worth it.
I'm planning to buy it soon.
You should, because you need so little, just 2 pumps, emulsify in your hands, and just apply all over. Leave it for 4. Like towel dried hair, you should not even condition, because if you apply on conditioned hair, you're kind of creating a seal, so it's not able to react with the hair.
That's why I always apply Olaplex after shampoo. I don't apply it after conditioner.
The mask? No.
The number 3.
In-house or?
Yeah, the in-house one.
In-house, so the way they tell, please follow. Olaplex is a very intelligent company.
They tell it to apply before shampoo, but I somehow feel that I don't want to apply it on my dirty hair, so I always shampoo and apply.
Very good. Always.
I want like reddish brown.
So what we
not
do is,
vibrant
obviously, we'll utilize this and we'll go from bright to dark.
Yeah, fine.
Right?
Yes.
That way. And that we can do with balayage. Actually, foliage.
Okay.
So the difference between balayage and foliage is, when you do the same process in foils, it's foliage.
Okay.
When you do without foils, it's balayage. So while we'll have darkness over here, we'll have different depths. So, there will be part which will be like, obviously I won't be applying bleach on it because, I'll just, kind of take it through. Because if I apply bleach on it, this is over-processed hair. This will just become like rubber.
Yeah.
So I'll have to be that's why this, always, color correction is a much more lengthier process than just applying. be
Got
very
it.
mindful when you're applying.
I think I should stop doing the box ties.
Yeah. You should please stop doing the box ties. They're just completely, useless.
So how often do you recommend for root touch-ups then? Do I have to come in the salon to do that?
So see the thing is, I mean, how much grays do you have?
I have a lot actually. I have
You
here.
have mostly here.
Yeah, here and some here and
My
random
style
ones
of
inside
coloring-
which I don't mind.
My style of coloring mostly has been about using. I find I'm a colorist. I should be coloring everything, and I should really welcome all kinds of color job. But to be honest, I find root touch-ups the most boring.
Okay. So do you
I don't
take
like
the
it.
grey
I
and
honestly,
convert
what
it
I
to
like doing
highlights?
is I like using, because see, what is grey is white and black
Yes.
together, right? White is the absence of color,
Hmm.
which means it's still a color. So when I do color jobs, especially which are about hiding grays, I use techniques which use the grays as part of the
highlights,
color.
right? Okay, got it.
And who is so cruel who will go, you have a lot of white. What is color? Color is supposed to create an illusion. First of all, you don't have those many grays. So right now, just play around. Who is that cruel person who's going to come and say, "No, I mean, gray दिख रहा है." ऐसे friends को तो पहले निकाल देने का.
Right.
ऐसे followers को भी हटा देना और ऐसे friends को भी हटा देना. जैसे बकवास बातें कर रहे हैं. You're supposed to create an illusion. The first thing that you have to do, really, when you're playing around with chemicals, is look at the health of the hair to be able to play for longer. If you want to do that, be very careful about the health of the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, I take very long, even to decide whether I want to take that client or not.
Okay.
It's not about.
I hope you take me.
I always tell people it's not about you wanting to get your hair.
Okay.
You need to be deserving to work with Scissorbella.
I want to retain my length because I'm trying to grow my hair, so I don't
Okay.
want it very short.
When was your last haircut?
The proper haircut was in July 2022. Yeah, more than a year.
You haven't cut after that.
After that, only once I got it trimmed.
It's like
May
all over
or
trim.
June. Yeah, all over trim.
Yeah,
it
so
was
that's a haircut
just
then.
okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
When your hair has been cut, right?
Yeah,
Each hair has been
okay.
cut. That's
yeah, it was a few months back.
few months back.
Yeah, I think in May or June.
So time. हो गया time. So now what do you want? What do you have in mind?
I like volume. I want
Yeah.
the curls to look nice in shape when
Yeah.
I style it, and I also want front facing layers. So I want the front
You have
part
bangs.
to. Yeah, I have bangs. So I
Right.
want.
You want
to
this
cut
to be
them shorter.
merged.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your layers?
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What I propose
So I want like
is, see,
curtain
when
bangs.
I see that image, I see that your hair currently looks like a triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm proposing is, even though it's really pretty, your hair is so pretty, and I've seen the way you style, which is amazing, but still, compared to this looks much flatter.
Correct.
The idea, the job of a good hairdresser is to create a diamond shape, right?
Okay.
Which is bigger from the top and tapering from the bottom.
Okay.
So it needs to be reversed.
Okay, got it.
Too much weight here. We'll take off this weight and we'll lift it up.
Lifted, got it.
We'll-
But I also don't want too short layers because then
They're not
when
gonna
I
be too
braid
short.
it doesn't look good, and also growing takes a long time. Then I straighten my hair very often, so I like to blow dry my hair. If I do that, I want it to look good both in straight hair and
So one of the signs of a good haircut is that it needs to be cut very, very precisely, and that's why it takes much longer. It is supposed to have a very long shelf life,
Correct.
and it should look good in any state you want to style it in. So it doesn't matter whether it's curly or dry. Each hair will be cut, in a very precise manner. So even if you straighten it, it will fall.
Okay.
She's like my receptionist.
Oh.
She always comes and says hello. I have to just let it be because I want it to soak the hair. Go in the opposite direction and then touch the hair. So the inside part of your hair, see if you touch it, go like this, yeah? It doesn't feel like it has too many holes in it, right? So it feels okay, the inside part of your hair. Now we're gonna try the outside.
I think that will be very porous.
That's the porosity
Okay.
of your hair. If you can feel when you're touching, no? Whether there are dents on it or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
So that means your cuticles have been not just open but they're now broken. We're coloring on pre-colored hair. So what we've done, this is the back, this is the top, this is the front, and the two sides.
Okay.
Right. So let's look at the back first, because I'm imagining that you leave your hair open sometime, you leave your hair up.
Yeah.
Right. So I need to give you color that's everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll divide it in horizontal sections, and then we'll take vertical slices, because you have curly hair, so we'll have to have chunky. There's a technique called singles. So I'm going to place singles.
Okay.
You know, like pick a chunk of your curly hair and then color, so that
Okay.
it's always visible. Otherwise, curly hair mein kya hota hai,
It will
get
yeah,
lost.
yeah.
So we don't want that,
Okay.
right? So this is how it will be done. I'll be
Got
picking it up and doing it. How will each hair be colored? So there'll be a darker formula applied here and bleach applied here. I will not apply bleach on the pre-bleached hair.
Okay.
I'll be lightening it to the level that's already there, right? And then I'll leave it to process. Once I wash it off, I will apply the same formula everywhere, right? So imagine this is going to get darker, and this is already lighter. And if I apply the darker formula on this, it will have that dimension. This 688
88
and 668.
okay, fine.
So we're going a slice of 688, a slice of 688. Slow color. Before you put any color in the hair, you fortify the color with the hair with the treatment.
Okay.
So you've kind of prepared and made a shield for it.
Okay.
So the color is not directly abusing your hair. Yeah? It has to first go through the protective layer of the treatment. And both K18 and the Metal DX hairsprays, they're like fantastic. And then you start putting color, which is again not being colored with very high developers. If I don't want to lift your hair too light, why do I need high developers, right? So I haven't gone beyond 20. I've started with 7. So 7 is for your bleach, and then 10 and 20 is for the brown and red. Junki, hi.
Oh.
Such a class, man. Come here. Come here. Either.
twice a week.
Really? Actually, it's quite
love-
easy
yeah.
as well. How do you make? Tell me what's your recipe.
I make only that aloo oleo. So
This
just
is
olive
so
oil, garlic.
amazing,
Yeah,
right?
love it. I don't like veggies that much, even though I'm a vegetarian. Are you a vegetarian?
No.
Okay.
Tension take. करते हैं। मैं ऐसे कॉन्स्टेंटली बात करती हूँ ना, इसीलिए ये लोग इतनी बातून हो गई। No, no, no.
What is that, chicken?
This is chicken in white wine sauce. You can be really generous, but it still doesn't weigh down your hair.
Yeah.
Because I tried so many. There's also another brand called, somebody recommended this brand called Exo Curls.
Okay, I'll not try that.
Yeah, don't try it. It's pretty bad.
Is
just
it Indian?
sits. Yeah.
Have you tried curl up?
No.
I love curl up also.
Acha?
The True Frog.
True Frog I've heard. I want to try. The reaction is quite priceless, you know, when you see it the first time. Are you ready?
Can I close my eyes?
Yeah. Okay, open.
Oh, I love it. Love the volume. Oh, you have done the zigzag.
Yes.
Okay.
So it kind of, there's no flatness at all.
I love the color. It's exactly how I wanted it.
Hannah?
Yes.
So I'm so glad you mixed the two shades and didn't just do like a red or just do a plum. It's really nice. And the back. Now if you want to actually expose more, you can do that. If you want to hide, that's the thing. This placement, na, color mein na, पैसे सारे idea के होते हैं. You know, so this placement like this also, because I want to expose more, so I haven't given too much darkness. But here, you can kind of play around with whatever you want to expose.
Okay.
So you can sometimes, you can do so many things with this. You know, you can kind of pin this out, bring this out.
Okay.
You know, have more red. Or some days you want to like go more subtle, then have this.
Okay.
Or you
And
can-
what if I just want like remove bangs completely?
You will have this then. You'll have more
Maybe
red.
side, but
Yeah, you can have the, like a side. Side is nice because it's more subtle.
Forgot to shoot the outro. I just reached home, changed my clothes, and I'm just looking at my color. I love it. Exactly how I wanted it to be, but I couldn't really imagine this color on this haircut. So I'm loving it. I'm sure I'm gonna love it more once I wash it and style it again my way. The cut is also so nice, and I've learned a new way, like how she did the styling is she did a zigzag and she put the hair back. Usually my whole part is like divided in two, and even this is like this, but this way is looking so much better, and I think I'm gonna keep doing this. I mean, I will style it this way. I didn't feel like I went to a salon today. I felt like I went to a friend's place. We were just chilling, we had tea, we were sitting out. on the steps. We were gossiping about celebrities. It was fun. It was very comfortable, very warm. She's so loving. So I went at 10 a.m. in the morning, and now it's 5:45. So it took like the whole day, but I love it. It was worth it. It is definitely expensive, but if you are someone who loves hair, who appreciates art, true art of hair, then it's definitely worth it. You can check it out. It's Scissorbella in Siolim. If you're not a fan of those commercial haircuts which normal salons give, if you want to treat yourself, you want some special cut and you don't mind spending, if you have that kind of budget, definitely go to Scissorbella. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday and I will see you in my next video. Bye.